Hey, how about it, y'all? Alright, so got a good fire going, got a good bed of coals. Another little hack for you. If you want to go totally cheap with the food and all, um, that right there in aluminum foil is some tamales I got from Kroger's. Comes in a pack of 6. I usually take out 3, double wrap it in some aluminum foil, and throw it on the fire once it dies down a little bit so it ain't straight flames. That heats it up pretty well, and throw it on a plate. It's a nice hot meal to go in your belly right before you go to bed. Sitting here by this fire, got a little extra stuff on now. A little light in the background. I don't want to get it too crazy, but it's pretty dark out here. There's the tent right there. Yeah, I mean, so far, pretty awesome night. It dropped down to about 40 degrees by now. So it's a little chilly, but it's not unbearable by any means. I've been colder, most definitely. Forgot to mention earlier, the bathhouse that I was referring to earlier is literally, I could throw a rock at it from here, so that's pretty neat. Um, Having that so close, and getting up in the morning and getting your clothes on and all that stuff, and then going over getting a fresh shower. Um, it's a pretty good feeling, especially wash that campfire smell off, and just getting up and waking you up, and then you can come back, you got a fire going, get you some coffee and some breakfast. It's a pretty nice way to start the day off. And then, like I said earlier, just knowing all your gear and all your stuff is squared away and good to go. It's just a nice little peace of mind. I will say, that's the first time I've seen it. Maybe it's because I haven't been out here when they do it, but I feel even more safe around this area, if you will, because I'm sitting here by the fire before I turn this light on, and I'm assuming a state trooper or somebody drove by, so he's probably just coming through here checking it out. So, I mean, that's another little peace of mind for those of y'all that are worried about it or have never done it before, and just not used to the camping lifestyle. But I don't think that's common at all places, but at least here they just did it, so that was pretty neat. Other than that, everything's set, man. I got a cooler with 2 days worth of food in it. It's cold already, so I don't have to worry about it spoiling or having a bunch of ice and all kinds of crazy stuff, a bunch of drinks. I got a case of waters from Kroger's and a couple tamale things from there as well, and got the tent set up. I mean, that's gonna be plenty warm this evening. I got a fire going. I got a nice bed of coals. I got some food warming up. I'm no rush to eat, but whenever I'm ready to eat, that'll be good to go. But overall, it's pretty awesome. For those of you dads that do this already, I'd like to hear some of your comments and things that you recognize, and are you a regular at somewhere? Like, do you go to the same campground every time? This would be my 3rd time within the last year coming to this specific campground. I'm trying another one out tomorrow, and that'll be my first time there. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm new to this whole YouTube thing, and or at least editing and putting all the videos up and stuff like that. I've never done that, but it's pretty nice. If I'm gonna do it, might as well let y'all enjoy it with me. I know there's nights where I spend hours right before I go to bed just watching or even listening to it in the background. Other guys going out and camping and doing all kinds of fun stuff, and to be honest with you, sometimes I live vicariously through them, and like, man, it'd be nice to be out in the woods or by a campfire or out, in a tent somewhere. But I don't know. Hopefully more people get into it. I know my brother-in-law and my nephew have been talking about doing a hometown version of the Alone series, and obviously it's not going to be exactly like it, but we're thinking about doing a thing of getting a list of all the items that you're allowed to have on the Alone show. If for those of you who haven't watched it, but it's a show that you essentially go out and you try to survive off of with the 10 items you have. You go out in the woods and it's you by yourself. You do all the filming, the editing, all that stuff, the videoing, and they teach you some of it, and they teach you basic stuff, but they expect you to have a good handle on that stuff beforehand as well. But both of them has been talking about doing something similar. I haven't noticed him going out yet to do any of it, but it's also been cold. But maybe we'll make them not fair weather campers. They get out there with us. But yeah, maybe I'll do a video after a while of me eating, or just a little couple, seconds of showing y'all what I'm having for supper, and yeah, I mean, it's super simple, man. Like, if you got a vehicle, you're already traveling, grab you a $60 tent, a couple logs, to throw on the fire, to make a fire, and some food, some drinks, and I mean, if you wanted for the extra safety, just have a tent or a tarp, excuse me, that you could just pitch over it. So if you're worried about the $60, tent leaking through if it rains or whatever have you. Now, if you're in inclement weather, if you're up and out Alaska or something like that, this may not be the lifestyle for you. But from Virginia to Georgia, it's fair weather most of the time. It's not something that you got to worry about. A blizzard coming in the middle of the night, like that's not common. So for us, it's great. Love the East Coast, but yeah, that's just one of the things. But anyways, sorry for the horrible lighting. I know it's not the best lighting. You probably can't see it hardly, but thanks for those of you that are watching. I appreciate you, and like, share, subscribe, whatever you want to do. But like I said, I'll share some more hacks with you as I come up with them. So yeah, all right, we all stay tuned. We'll see you.